Gonna get some dunks in here.
Good take, Chris.
Let's go.
Yep. 3 on 3s. I got right corner. You can pop back up if you need.
Oh, what?
It's alright. No 3s. That's fine. Yep.
Good jump.
Yep.
Wow.
It's alright. That's alright.
What? Let's regroup here.
You see me in a what you oh, what did I?
Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now here's Jackson. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bain. Outside Jackson. Pass to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. The three. Jackson, that's good.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now here's Paul. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Ayton. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Pass to Paul. Back to Ayton. Outside for Durant. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Craig T that time from Bain. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Jackson. Morant left side. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
Sun still looking like they're getting going here. Searching for their first points of the game. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And that one's good. Durant.
KD took some time there, measured up the situation, and knew when to get his shot off.
Count it. Good.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Paul. Following the score by Dylan Brooks. Goes up on the wing. The shot by KD. No good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Suns trail by 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis's head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. Pass to Craig. Now Ross. 6 on the shot clock. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Conchar. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Inside. And he banks in the layup.
nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Lee. And again, it's the Suns missing. Pass to Kennard. Here's Conchar. There's a screen. Here's Aldama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Still late.
What, you have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. It's tipped. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Shoots. And another miss by Memphis. And here's Payne. Gets it off. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies leading by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Pass to Booker. Back to KD. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And the Suns get it back. Here's Booker. Grizzlies with the rebound. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Durant attacking.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And it's Morant at the elbow. Pass to Adams. Right side Jackson. Now here's Brooks. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Paul uses the glass to finish the layup.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. One of his teammates said he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Free throw, good, Booker.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Over in the corner, Paul bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got the lead up to 1 now for Phoenix.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Back to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Ball looking over the floor. Down low. Here's Ayton. Goes back up. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
No good from Ross. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. To the inside. And Clark slams it in.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
Pass to Craig. Biyombo with it. On the wing lead. And here's Payne. Pocket 6. Three-pointer. Here's Biyombo. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Craig. It's picked off. 3-on-3. Stolen. Right side, Lee. Here's Craig. Now Payne. Shot clock at 5.
Walking foul call. Tyrus Jones. First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Grizzlies, Steven Adams.
Payne with it. Off the left rim and out.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Kennard. Got a hand on it. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies lead by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. That'll be a 5-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Memphis leading.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's Booker. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach. in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
The Suns leading. Pass to Paul. Six to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got 9.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
And here's Booker to the wing on the left. That 3 off the mark. Outside Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Here's Booker. That shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Inside. Adams outside. Morant outside. The baseline jam. And the basket by Jackson. He has 7.
And great from deep, Jackson. No issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson.
This nigga Chris
Count
Paul,
that one.
bro, it's not.
Paul's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Takes it inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
So both teams making some changes here. And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Pass to Aldama. Outside, Jones. Morant with a wide-open look. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Morant's got 7 points in the game. Ayton the screen. No good from Booker. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's Jones on the wing. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Pass to Craig. Durant for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Memphis the other way. Now, here's Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
.50 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Pass to KD.
I'll make a move like TNT.
It's Clark with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Down low. Here's Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Aldama's got his first bucket in this one. And here's Booker from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end. They can't find a way to get the embers going.
And the advantage they have starting to increase.
Man, I was about to say, if he hit that.
At a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Ahead by 9
Look at
as
the
the
score.
quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. Back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Now here's Jones. Pass to Jackson. To the middle. Durant with the steal. Over in the corner, Lee. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Okogie, guarded by Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And Jones pulls it down.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Outside, Payne. What a terrific move that was.
Hey.
And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Left side, Jackson. Biombo with the block. Durant feeling it out a bit. Latrey. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And Jones has it in the corner. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Ross. KD on the wing. From deep three-point range. Kept alive. It's deflected. Stolen by Brooks. On the wing, Bain. No good from outside. Suns trail by 12. Outside, KD. And that one, good.
And Durant's going to be able to shoot over the top of anybody in this game.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Adams. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jones, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Jones has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Memphis. Durant at the elbow. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 7 points for KD.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Suns trail by 11. Outside, KD. for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And just from deep range, KD can bury you.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They lead by 8. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Adams, right side. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Booker, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Grizzlies.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And he can.
Yeah, right, quick, boom, good night. Some say there's two sides to the story. More like two nights, don't you worry, two guys. Spider-Man Beach. Quit telling people that I quit the band that I made. What? This story of a snitch that I knew so. Man, these hoes. Fucking bitches, bro. Every time. It's a story of a snitch. It's a bitch.
This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. So the Lakers win the tip. Back to James. Outside Russell. The three. Davis with a rebound.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Will Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
Russell with the ball. Picked up by James. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Pass to James. Back to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time, Richard.
Yeah, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Pau Gasol. The Lake Show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league. Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Left side, Davis. Pass to Reeves. 5 to shoot. James with the block.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Here's Davis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Very March.
And it's the Lakers ball. Here's James. Down low. Russell. Lets it fly. Davis can't hit.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Now here's Russell. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
The Lakers with another miss. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Davis. Pass to Hachimura. 3-pointer, no good. The Lakers trail. Excellent D there from Davis. Inside. Rebound by the Lakers. And it's the Lakers on the break. Hachimura with the ball. Russell covering. The shot no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Reeves.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
Okay, Lakers fans, you have four. Here they are.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Here's Hachimura. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And he gets it back. And the basket by Hachimura.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Nigga, you bitch
Easily
ass.
for three. He's off on that one.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
James can't get it to go. Here's Davis.
This little bitch on him.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
Second team.
To the middle. Here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. The shot by Russell, no good. Schroeder with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. James, that's good.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
High post Davis. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Bamba. The Lakers in the lead. Beasley for three. Gets the three to fall.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Reeves. To win the run. Schroeder with a rebound. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Here's James. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Davis. To the paint. James with the block. And RJ, you had 4 finals appearances in your career. You've seen what it takes to win, man. So how important is depth when you're chasing a championship?
Depth is so important. I'll tell you a quick story. When we lost to the San Antonio Spurs and Steve Kerr had the most random impact. He came in the game, hit 1 or 2 threes. We couldn't double team Tim Duncan after that. Then Tim Duncan went on to have like a 43 whatever game because we couldn't stop him. And so I learned that the role players will have such key moments. And that's why I was so focused in 2016 because I remember what Steve Kerr did to us. He can make you miss in more ways than just one. Bron with a nice little dribble move.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Be on it.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
To the inside.
What? He tried to
the
dunk
line
too.
for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first
The
personal
defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
No good on that one.
at the line for Los Angeles.
He does not get the second one.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this. You need to know about how talented Anthony Davis was as a young player. He was invited to play for the U.S. national team when he was a college freshman.
Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
When the brow hits up, you better get out the way. There's not many people with that length and that athleticism.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Vanderbilt's got 8 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Damn.
Slam dunk by James.
Bron dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Stop it.
Cheer on your Laker girls dance team. Let's go.
81 gold with Team USA in London in 2012. Richard, he was the only college player on the team.
With all of that pressure and intensity, it probably gave AD a great taste of what life was going to be like in the NBA.
Back to Schroeder. Oh, deflected. Beasley outside. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. And now just a 2-point Laker lead.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Comes alive. Russell. To the paint. Here's Reeves. And that one is hammered home.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers. That one's off. And he sinks the second. Here's Reeves. Pass to Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. It's off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Reeves. Shot clock at 6. 4-3 with the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Davis has got 6.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are. One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
1:03 left in the half. The 3 from Russell. Rebound by the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's James.
Man, this nigga's a prime, bro.
Hammers it home.
This
And
nigga,
this should
dude.
come as no surprise. LeBron James is a ridiculous scorer, but this man also knows how to get cooking.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Lakers trail. The 3 from Russell. LeBron with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, to him right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And the Lakers with possession here. Pass to Bamba. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's James. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
And it's James with the jam.
Yeah. I'm going to use him too there.
He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Reeves. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
I respect how hard Davis works to involve his team. Doesn't want this game to be a one-man show.
And we'll see the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Lakers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Let's go with a three. It doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
I mean, it was mostly due to how young he still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Yep, count it.
Yeah, aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
James with the ball. Hachimura covering. And it's blocked by Davis. Outside Russell. From deep. And another three for the Lakers.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Back to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Davis has got 9.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. James, that's good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Russell, and he converts the layup. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
The speed of Russell on full display. Love watching him turn on the jets and get to the cup.
Pass to Davis. And here's Beasley. Stolen by Russell. It's 2-on-1. Ball's going up the court. Rejected by James. And they'll get another chance. Here's Reeves. Over Beasley. Shot is good. He's got 6. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot on the spot here?
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. He hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. That one misses.
That's his second personal foul.
Good on the second one. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. It's Beasley on the wing.
It's a round robin.
Misses the three. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to Schroeder. Here's the three. Davis with a rebound. Pass to James. It's going to be on LeBron James. It's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see.
Oh, this shit weird. Niggas don't hate no move. Damn, she fine, dog. They told us skid marks. Mm-mm. She said, well, you can't strike right. Get up, dog. I need you. I was eating. We ain't that no. We ain't this. Paper. I'm in out in the water like a Coast Guard smoke. I'm giving these niggas free, no charge. Put up in my fake dinner. It's different. I'm telling you, you see me with a lot of women. Niggas better get right or get hit with khaki.